Good. What remains of Edith Finch? A book. This is my camera like years ago.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you. And I'm sorry about that. I'm just gonna start at the beginning.
Guys, can you hear her? Like I said, the dialogue needs to be better. Okay,
with the house.
Start with the beginning of the house. Oh, I can zoom in. Bing. Zoom in. Whoa.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Wait, why? Yo, that house is, dude. Yo, remember that house in Harry Potter? It looks like that. Wait, that house is a bussin'.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Louder? Okay, does it need to be louder?
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral. In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Whoa! Mystery! Ooh! Creepy! Whoa!
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
This tree's in the way! Hey, get up here! Oh! Wildebeest! Loser! Yeah, run away. That's what I thought.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it.
Wait, she's a
I
homeowner.
had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
Wait. Dude, this is her house.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
She's breaded.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were.
She owns a house at 17. Afraid of the house? It's a house, not a monster. Ooh, a ramp. Mulch.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't. Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
I love saying it, but not sleeping in it. True. True, guys. Sleeping's lame. Guys, is the the volume good? Ooh, chimes. Dog door. Hey, good thing she
Going through
didn't.
the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Good thing she didn't eat the McDonald's on the way up there, or else this game would never happen. Ooh, note. Important. Keep closed. Okay, it's wide open. Good.
The power had been turned off the night we left. For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
Whoa!
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Edith, Lewis, Dawn, Eddie. Wait, dude, what is this? Is she 900? Oh, is it her 900th birthday? Dude, she looks like she's on the verge of death.
Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot. Or how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly. The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
Oh, Eddie's the old one.
It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture. My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Oh, Edie, not Eddie. Dude, this house is a...
looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
Molly.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night. Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
Wait, the serial killer. Wait. Oh, I don't want to take this. Hey, my legs are tired. Hey. Come on, man. I've been
After
walking
Martin
all day.
disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Yo, unknown. Yo, unknown, the $20 super chat. Let's go, unknown. Thank you. Yo, dubs and hearts. Yo, thank you, unknown. The big 20. Holy moly. Let's go. Wait, the dodo luck. Now we'll beat the game. Yo, thank you, unknown. Thank
I
you.
just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
Yo, thank you.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Yo, Henry! Holy moly! The giant dono! Yo, Henry! Big doves, big hearts, yo, thank you, man! Thank you, Henry! Holy moly! The, big dove, big dono! I don't know what currency that is, but thank you, man! No, massive, yo, big doves, big hearts!
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Thank you, man. Barbara! Barbara Finch! Oh, she was an actor.
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left. Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it. Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
Wait, where am I going?
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room.
Whoa!
I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Wait, this is a bussin'!
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him. Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
It is a secret passage, wait!
Maybe it sounds like I had a plan.
Milton!
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
This is his home!
But I had no idea what was behind that door.
Yo, GJ,
I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
The 5 gifted subs, yo, big doves, big hearts, yo, thank you, man, thank you, GJ. Let's go, yo, thank you, man, thank you, GJ. No, big 5 gifted. Let's go, thank you. Hey, sub like.
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here.
Thank you, man.
Before my mom sealed the doors.
Wait, how long is it? Why did the mom seal it?
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Eat the hamster!
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Wait! She's ate gerbil food! Wait, I'm playing as the girl now!
I kept eating and eating. I ate a lot of things that night.
Hey, I was gonna say. I don't think you're supposed to do that.
Chirping outside my
Bird!
window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her.
And fell. She's so dumb.
And suddenly, I was
Oh!
a cat. I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Hey, get over here, bird! I wanna eat you! Wait, I'm getting a sick cat!
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Where are they in there? Oh, I saw it! It's leaving to the nest!
The babies were all gone.
No! Wait, it's a sad bird!
I jumped and I almost got her.
Wait, the sad bird!
I could tell she was getting really tired.
Stop trying to eat the bird, dude! This girl is crazy, dude! Hey, but which ones of them aren't? Am I right? Am I right? Hey, where my guys at? Hey, found it! Hey, am I right? Am I right? Oh, bird!
Now I was up in the big tree.
Dear Diary,
I promised
boink,
Dad I wouldn't
boink.
climb
I
anymore.
think I have. Boink.
All I
boink.
cared about was
Permanent
eating
brain
that
rot from
bird.
playing buffoon poppy. Boink, boink.
I gobbled her up.
No!
Suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard
Wind!
teeth nibbling in the grass.
Yo, O'Keefe for the 200 bits! Hey, let's go with the big 200 bits! Wait, I'm controlling it!
Rabbits.
Dude, and this girl... Bing! No!
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger. A mama rabbit.
No! I don't want to! I don't want to eat the mama rabbit! You can't make me!
She was too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
Dude! Hey, this shark is so dumb! Get to the water!
I rolled off the cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Fish!
I wanted fat, juicy seals. I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Hey! Get back here! I'm hungry!
Tight.
Arr!
Hungry. I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Am I a squid? Ew! I squid! All I can move is the... Wait, what am I trying to grab? Wait, what am I doing? Hey, what am I doing? Why you a tentacle? Don't! Eat the car? It won't let me. Guys, I'm hungry! I can't look up. Oh, I can move.
now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
I smell people! And I want to suck up, eat them! I want to eat the people!
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
My tentacle is really big! I'm gonna suck and eat you! POV your drink! Guys, this is what drink feels like 24/7!
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't. Oh, he's a drunk as a skunk! And now the captain! Guys, it's not pre-recorded! After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I saw something I had to have, so I swam towards it. I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
What is it? Wait, what is it? What is it smelling to be? Pizza? Wait, the toilet.
I got closer and closer.
This is her room! Wait, am I gonna eat the cat?
All of my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
Dude, schizo!
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure you would have.
Yo, bingo, thinking about the $10 super chat. Let's go, yo, thinking about, I appreciate it, the big 10. Oh, wait, it says 1937 to 1947. Wait, that's only 10 years! Where's the cat?
I can't describe it, but I felt like some part of Molly was still here.
The cat!
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories.
Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past.
Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Built in
When Edie
1937.
told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed.
Even in her 90s, Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
90th birthday? How old is she? 800? 90? Ew. And burning my eyes. It's so pink.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom.
First
It was
wife?
a pretty big trace.
Hey, that sly dog, dude. Multiple, 2 wives. Holy. There's a secret in this bathroom. Hey, whatever it is, I want to know what it is.
There's
Hey,
a
keep
in
that a
this
secret.
bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book. Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Oh, a dark room. Dark room. Guys, so much crawling. Fort Calvin. Fortnite.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin, and that he never talked about him. I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Oh, this is bussin'. Oh, another story.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't.
And he did.
Calvin always wanted to fly.
Wait, does he fall off the... Does he fall off and die?
Calvin, dinner's ready.
He's gonna jump too high.
But that day,
No.
he finally made up his mind to do it.
No. Don't do
Going
it.
around is impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Calvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up. Then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Let's do it. Yo. Wait, he did it.
The day he made up his mind.
Ah!
And he did.
Oh. Wait, that was kind of bussin'. Oh, that was kind of bussin'.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
1950 to 1960. No, wait, what is this? The average lifespan is like 3 seconds, apparently. What is happening? Guys, this game is called What Remains of Edith Finch. What? Okay, good.
After the
Guys, I
funeral,
think I'm going through like my
Edie was
entire
knocked
family
out of
tree.
the room.
Oh, forward to
Mom said
Sam.
Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
I get it. Dude, there's so many secret passages. Wait, a pumpkin.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Bigfoot.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards. Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch.
Hey, she's dead.
As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Double Walter!
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. The key hid it in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
A secret!
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right?
20 minutes!
She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Whoa, it looks like a comic book art.
Rick? Are you okay? This isn't funny.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman Killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Wait!
The old fridge rattled.
He's playing a prank on me!
Oh dear!
Bat!
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and
She threw him out.
Hey!
A little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Good morning.
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Yo, legal, look at the 18-month resub. Let's go. What's up, dude? How's it going? Hey, good morning. Look at the big 18. I appreciate it. Well, I don't know where his room is. Hey, I know nothing about this house. Maybe this one. Oh, this one.
Walter, are you there?
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
I bet he's under the bed.
The man is 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing.
Ah! Yeah, take that nerd! Look!
And who he was, he couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
The window! Secret passage!
That night, she played her part beautifully. Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned. He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Wait, is it fake? Wait, is it? Wait, is it gonna be my boy? Is it my boyfriend again? My in-game? Is it the character's boyfriend? Not mine.
The hook man had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Guys, the character's in-game boyfriend.
At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
Yum!
You were wonderful. The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. she had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time.
Coward!
Oh, pretty hard. But that's another story.
Coward!
Tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
That is eerie! Walter, yeah, coward! Yeah, why'd you keep that story?
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a
1944
happy
to
ending.
1960, how old is that? 50? Wait, that 50?
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Why are so many people in this family disappearing at such a so young? Okay, wait, now we're wait, now where we're going? Wait, nowhere.
It's funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
Oh! The movie in the basement. Where's me? Oh, guys, they're hinting, right? They mentioned the music box. I'm just gonna find it. Where is it? Guys, that was that. Ah, here it is. Keep twisting it. There it is. To the basement. Ooh. I keep seeing you live. You play different games. True. I play a plethora of games. Yo, a pool table.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
What?
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
I can't even see it!
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Whoa!
There's a pattern in all these
bunker!
stories. I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
Wait, he hid in a room for 30 years?
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
Wait, what is it? What is he eating?
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal.
Peach!
Almost friendly. And then one day, everything just stopped.
Wait, no shaking!
Whatever that thing was,
2005! That was 30
maybe
years
it got
ago!
tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can.
Wait, where's he going?
I know it's out there somewhere.
What? What is it?
Whatever killed Barbara.
A wolf!
Molly. And Calvin. Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it.
What is it?
I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Loser! Hey! Hey, that was not the sun, that was a headlight. Hey, what a nerd. Dude, what a nerd!
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
The
sure my mom
instant
was
he went,
trying to
hey,
protect me.
see, I guess that's why outside is bad. Guys, outside is bad. Inside good. He survived a 1 second outside. Guys, it's not really a horror game. It's like a...
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
Oh no, it's like a story game.
But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
Peanut butter.
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made. Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe 2, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else.
Yo! Granger, think of the $10 super chat. Let's go do think about it.
But now I'm worried
The
stories
Big 10, I
themselves
appreciate it.
might
Think
be
about
the
it.
problem.
Hey, W Glaze, let's go.
And
You're
we
thinking
believed
about
so much in
Oh,
the
shit.
family curse. We made it real.
Hey! They put a train on his memorial, dude. That's messed up. You're thinking about the Big Ten. Alright, where did the train even come from? Oh, it's broken. Wait, the train
I
thing
don't
is
know if
broken.
I should even be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me. But I thought you should know about your family. And the history you're a part of. Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Guys, is the sound too low? Can you not hear the dialogue?
And when you look at the house, it had that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness.
We can.
Any of it seems possible.
I turned up a little bit. I turned up a little bit. Where am I going? Oh, the swing! Guys, remember the swing? Guys, remember the swing? Yo, Becca, thank you the first time sub. Hey, welcome to the Able Squad. Have these statements. Win, watch, is it cool about? Yo, thank you, Becca, thank you. I appreciate it.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it.
The big first sub. Hey, let's go legal. Thank you.
What kind of family
See ya.
finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Ooh, stones.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils are mine, and 2 had been my fault. Sven built the house, but it was Edith who designed the cemetery.
Whoa, that's cool. Yo, and GJ, thank you the 5. I gifted a subs. Go, no thumbs. Thank you, man. Hey, the big one gifted. I appreciate it. Thank you, man. Let's go. Oh, Molly. Yo, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Oh, wait.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea.
Thank you, man. Thank
My
you.
mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away. She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
Wait, what is it? What is it?
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night. Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better. She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us. There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself. But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Wait, what shiny? I can go back. Ah, I can go back. Oh, letter. There is it. A letter. Ooh.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Yo, Tyler, look at the $2 super chat. Let's go, think man. Hey, I play a plethora of games. I like playing games like this. Yo, thank you, Tyler. Think of it.
They were both pretty intense.
Ew. Squirrel.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Mm-hmm. Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
Shouldn't we be leaving?
Just want to get a shot of you, Dawn, then we can take off.
What?
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it?
Odin!
We'll never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Smile, Dawn. Okay, got it.
Oh, this is
Take
cool.
some pictures, okay?
Just be careful.
Wait, it
Older
is
than you
cool. Ah!
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
Ah! It's blinding. Why is it so bright?
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Hold still while I take a picture of you.
Hey!
That's a keeper.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff. if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was going to be
Who's a
fine?
hunter?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years.
Dad!
Good eyes, Dawn.
Whoa! It's so pretty!
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Hey, where is it?
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong.
Don't do it, Dawn!
Great shot, Dawn!
No!
I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
No!
Sorry, Dawn. Just gotta reset the timer.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
so...
normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Loser! What is that? That's what you
Of all
get,
these
dude. Hey,
stories,
the
that's the
deer
one I
fought
wish most
back.
that my mom had told me.
The deer fought back. Take that, nerd. Wait, he was only 33. Dude, he looks like he's 9,000 years old. What is that?
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Hey, that was a cool one. Guys, that was...
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Okay,
Sam died,
good.
my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Divorce.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
It's time to...
No!
Hold on, sweetie. Hello? Sam?
Everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
I wish he could have told us about the world.
Wait! Too many bubbles!
There's so much I don't understand about Gregory.
I'm a frog! Let's go! Whee!
But I know what happened wasn't your fault.
The frog get it!
I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
Wait, it's sad.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
Poem!
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard. My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart. I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that I
now
remember.
pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger. The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and
Hey!
But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Wait, it's windy.
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made. The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder." I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you. She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
69 to 82, what is that? Wait, 69 to 82, what is that? Wait, what is that? $13! Dude! And, why? They're all so young! Not, only the one person was like... foam!
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died.
Did that climb?
At the time, it
the
was
game is called Among Us True. Oh, hey, let's go. She got a computer. Yo, dude. That bad boy can run that.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Oh, Dawn is my mom in the game.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died. My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Louis was born a year later.
She moved to another country?
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back. And to see kids in the house again.
Oh, me! That's my character! Oh, hey, there's little dolls!
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that. And for a while, things were good. Almost normal. But it didn't last. The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle. After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
Disappeared! Guys, why is everyone disappearing? It's so dumb! Whoa, that's cool! Hey, no, hey, the world's probably better than he disappeared. Look at that nerd. Hey, nerd. Probably a good thing.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Wait! Whoa, wait!
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
But where'd he go? Guys, where'd he go?
My brother. Then she sealed the doors. Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
He just left. Oh, Brian's belt! I can see it in the constellation.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Oh yeah, the thing is that the dude with all the salmon, remember? Wait, did he die too? A vase?
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to wander. I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth.
Guys, I'm controlling both. Dude, I'm controlling the dude and the hand.
Then something moved. Bats. And toads.
Wait, a
and
dragon!
Things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself.
Bread!
But he found something more. I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on.
Big mistake.
I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend.
A dog!
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia.
Guys, it's hard to
He built
do
the city up
both.
slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians. And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination, so he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor. And he won.
He won!
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
Wait, new area.
He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville. St. Louis.
Hey,
He started
very good
drifting
names.
away from our reality.
What's the movie called?
Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
Oh, that's sad. He's just completely checked out.
In Lewisburg, he heard rumors of a
Wait, which way should I go? Hey, queen.
handsome queen.
Hey, let's go. Hey, let's go.
The queen was on her own quest for
Rainbows! Radiant rainbows!
radiant rainbows.
Whoa!
He followed the sound of her
Silver harp!
silver harp. His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound.
Hey,
the
get back
world
here!
was all in his imagination. But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king. For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Whoa! Hey, that's crazy!
He began to forget the world we know.
Hey, there's so much of salmon!
I think it pained him to remember Lewis.
So much of salmon! Hey, wait! Oh, that's me!
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt. I still thought I could save him.
Oh no!
Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions.
Let's go! Hello, friends! Hey, they're all so happy! Hello! Oh, that dude!
Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on advising him.
Oh, a cat! Let me speak in his language! Meow! Meow! Molly! It's Molly, remember? Hey! Settle down!
His queen waited, holding his crown.
Holy God! Hey! I married Kim Kardashian! Holy moly, man!
There was only one thing left to do. Bend down his head.
Wait! 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 At the fish place!
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
No! He became the salmon! Wait!
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
He became the salmon! No!
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
He died a lot, yeah. Hey, one skill he transferred to the real world.
On the way
Loser.
back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left. What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner.
Edith! Wait, in my room!
But it had to end.
Wait, what am I gonna
one
find in
way or
here?
another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
iPad! Oh, no, I read the story!
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it?
She is
The grown-ups
drunk
have
as
to
a
argue
skunk.
now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Guys, old people
The
love
power
doing
had
that.
been shut off that morning.
Yeah,
but
old
always
people
had
get
candles.
they start throwing tantrum
When my mom
tantrums.
said the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
Yeah!
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
Dude! Let me open it!
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night,
Hey!
the time
I don't need any
way,
graphic
way
details.
out.
The tide went way out.
It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life.
What's the wolf in the background? Wolf!
I'd go back to it.
Wolf! This guy is still streaming today. I've only been live 9 hours. You guys are trolling. 9 hours. Nothing.
When the
Guys,
flood
at
broke,
9 hours.
I lost my way.
It's so smoky.
I got turned around. I started seeing things.
Oh, a deer.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them.
Guys, if you ever want to make something sound deep, just reverse it. Easy peasy.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go. I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great-Grandma Edie again.
Yeah, I'm surprised she's even lived that long.
The next morning, the van...
She probably died 3 seconds after that.
She was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it.
Guys, this is alive!
A few years went by.
Words! Whoa!
My mom didn't like to talk about it.
Shake it!
But
Shake
she started
it!
getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't.
Wait! Sad! No! Wait!
The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this.
Oh,
if
her
we lived
baby!
forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way. This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Wait, what? What? What happened to Edith? No! Wait, the SADDEST! In childbirth? Wait, is this a family cursed? There's like 30 people, they all died under the age of 50. Except for Edith, or Edie. Is that the coolest story was the one with the salmon? Is that the salmon was the coolest one? Like, that game was fun. Hey, that game was fun. Hey, it was a walking sim, but overall it was pretty good. Like I said, it's a way better than other walking sims. Like I said, we didn't get Odin's story, yeah. True. Hey, quick game review. I think, hey, based off the walking sim genre, it's honestly one of the better walking sims. Each story was pretty unique. It was like cool, like they had the picture one, pretty unique, right? They had the imagination one, pretty unique. They had the one where I played as a shark, that was pretty cool. They were all pretty unique, which is surprising for like being like 20 of them. That was a pretty good game, man. I read that game. The only thing I don't like about these artsy games are like, it is a little vague. It's like, oh, the more vague it is, the more artsy it is. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do sometimes. Sometimes they say, oh, if you don't understand it, it's because you're not thinking artsy enough. Sometimes they do that, but hey, I'd give that a solid 7.5. I think is good. 7.5. But overall, but in a walking sim genre, maybe like an 8.5.